Thank you for listening to the Spartans Army podcast, brought to you by Jaff's Decorating Services.
Hello and welcome to a bite-sized episode of the Spartan Army podcast, brought to you by Jaff's Decorating Services. Kyle Patterson here, really giving you a little bit of information on what is to come over the next week, with results at the weekend in Stirling and elsewhere in the league meant Spartans finished second, and for their playoff hopes, it will go through the playoffs. That's right, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Spartans will be taking on Clyde through in Hamilton. Clyde did release their tickets via their ticketing platform last night, so head to Clyde's website or their social media platform for more information on how you can cheer on the Spartan Army in the first leg of this William Hill SPFL League One playoff. Of course, it's two-legged. I'll touch on a moment the second leg and ticket information of that. But Spartans taking on Clyde for a fifth and then sixth time this season. So what about the second leg then? The second leg at the Vanlock Community Stadium. You can now buy your ticket for our playoff game against Clyde at the Vanlock Community Stadium on Saturday, the 9th of May. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock. The prices are adult price, £18 for concessions, that's over 65, and 16 to 18-year-olds is £13, and for youth under 16s is £6. You can get your tickets now on the Fanbase app. We are delighted to say that the season tickets are valid for this game to recognise the fantastic backing you, our season ticket holders, have given us throughout this season. Our supporters, of course, have been brilliant, and it's an opportunity for you to get right behind the team once again. So Clyde are a familiar opposition, of course, over the course of this year. Spartans have faced them 4 times back earlier on in the season, the 2-1 win at Clyde. Back in November, the draw between Clyde, James Craigan on the score sheet before Clyde equalised right after half-time from the penalty spot. Clyde actually picked up a win back in January against us. Mark Stowe's late goal wasn't enough to get Spartans back on it, and then more recently on the 14th of March, Spartans winning by 2-1. Mark McNulty and Mark Stowe on the score sheet for the Spartans. Now, Saturday's game is a 3 o'clock kickoff. General admission, as mentioned before, season ticket holders, you can get in as well. If you're wanting to treat yourself, well, tickets are available for our hospitality as well. I've just been informed there is only 16 places remaining for hospitality. Matchday sponsorship opportunities have sold out this morning, so a wonderful opportunity to get yourself down to the Vanlock Community Stadium on Saturday to cheer on Spartans from hospitality. Only those 16 tickets remaining for a hospitality date. Now, Spartans against Clyde, they have played each other 13 times over the years. One that comes to mind for me was actually around 10-12 years ago in the Scottish Cup. Spartans beating Barry Ferguson's Clyde at the time by 2-0, and Spartans actually went on to the last 9 as such of the Scottish Cup that year. Overall, Clyde have only won once in their 13 games, Spartans 7 times, and we have drawn with them 5 times. In the past 5 games for both sides, they've only lost once. Clyde more recently on Saturday against East Kilbride by 5-0. And of course, Spartans picking up that draw at Stirling Albion on Saturday. Lots more analysis and information to come on tomorrow night's game on the Spartan Army podcast, brought to you by Jaff's Decorating Services. That will be out on Friday as we look towards the second leg, and we also reflect on a tremendous weekend for Jack Beasley's Spartans women's team. But that is all the information that you need to know ahead of tomorrow night's clash against Clyde in Hamilton, and of course Saturday's second leg game against the same opposition. If you cannot make it to any of the games, Premier Sports have you covered. £9.99 per game you can stream on the Premier Sport player. From me, Kyle Patterson, I look forward to seeing you on Friday, if not tomorrow night at the Hamilton Community Stadium. From everyone here at the Spartan Army podcast and around the world, of course, Mon the Spartans.